Hi critters, I hope everyone is doing well. Today I am talking about how I draw in a sort of geometric art style. The first thing I do is make a circle using the circle tool for the head, and then I like to go in and then choose the color I'm going to use for the face. And then I like to put whatever little face detail I'm going to do because it would just be kind of a little bit boring if it was just one color, to be honest, in my particular opinion. And then I like to do that with the outlines. It's just so that it looks less harsh, I guess. Then I move on to the face and I kind of just do whatever. I just make the mouth and the eyes in whatever shape I feel like doing. Um it's like not super clean because this is just a tutorial video and not a serious drawing, but I just go in and do the little face details and color everything in and stuff. And then I like to move on to the body. I use a line tool to make sure the lines are straight. And I kind of just think about what a box looks like and then make a box for the body because I want it to be 3D looking, sort of. And then I work on the arms, which I also just use a line tool for that. It really depends on the specific drawing that I'm doing, but I usually either make the arms look 3D as well, or I make them flat, like paper kind of. But that all just depends on how I'm feeling while I'm making the drawing. Like for this one, I decided to make it flat looking instead of making it 3D. Sort of. I don't know what I was doing with this one. Then for the other arm, it kind of looks a little bit weird, but I just go for a triangle because he's like having his arm out waving. The anatomy on that looks a little weird perspective wise, but I wasn't really too worried about that. Color everything in. I like to make sure that it looks shaded when I color it in so that it helps with the 3D aspect. And then I put all the color in for the arms and stuff. Something you'll notice is I keep them on separate layers. I think most people do that with their drawings just so that everything doesn't get colored in on top of each other and it's hard to color everything in. And then for the legs, I also use the line tool. I use the line tool for like everything when it comes to this specific art style because it just makes everything easier. It gets the vibe I'm going for to work properly. And then I just make the legs 3D and stuff. Delete any lines that are fucking anything up. Make sure the knee looks like it's bent. And then I just go and make some ears. Um, I wasn't really too sure what I wanted to do for the ears, so I struggle a little bit on that. But again, I just make a general kind of ear shape, like, but not super detailed because I want it to still be geometric, kind of. And then for the tail, I just use the line tool again. I don't really think of anything specific. I just try to make the tail look nice. Then I color in the ears. And then I color in the pants with whatever color I want for them. And I make sure to color them so it looks like there's light in the space, kind of. So it looks 3D. And then I use the multiply tool, not tool, but the multiply setting for the specific layer so that I can make everything look shaded. I was struggling a little bit with how to do that. because of the shape I decided to go for with the hand, but you know. I probably should have just redone the hand, but it's okay. And then for the tail, I was gonna try to make it like sort of shaded on the bottom, but not on the top, but I end up just saying screw it, and then I shade in the entire tail. And then I do that again for the body, because even though there are already shading to make it look 3D, I want to make sure the arms look like they're there as well, and the head, so it's like kind of hovering above. Then for the head, I just go for that so that it looks round. I do the same thing for the set with the line tool so that it all looks properly shaded. I go in with the legs and do it. I basically just do it for whatever I think needs it. I don't know why I didn't use the line tool there, but you know. For lighting, I basically do the exact same thing for the shading. And I use the blur tool to blur it out so it's not so harsh. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one, critters. Bye bye.